Hello, guys. Today I'm going to be talking about the temperance movement and the movement to end child labor. So, the temperance movement was basically about trying to get rid of the distribution, the selling of alcohol. Women felt that alcohol would alter the character of the man, and well, all women, especially the young women, they had to get married and have children, and they felt that their husbands weren't meeting the demands that a well caring father and husband should have. So on document 4A, it said that alcohol would cause damage to the family and to the marriage. It also, most importantly, the women felt that it would endanger the safety of the wife and the children. Also, that men would be more willing or more prone to become violent because of alcohol, and that it would also ruin the man's life because they would be so willing to buy alcohol, and that they would spend money on alcohol so they weren't providing enough for the family. Also, in document 5, alcohol was described not as a food or as something that you would drink regularly, but it was described as being a poison because it would devour the man's life, and also that it was 1,000 times more destructive to public health because also, well, like now in common it's drinking and driving, so you are causing a danger to the public health. You're possibly even killing innocent people. And I don't know if you ever noticed, but every time there is a drinking and driving accident, the driver who is drunk is never gets harmed because of the alcohol. They have a higher pain tolerance and they won't feel the impact because they're drunk. So they'll possibly kill everyone else in the car. Also, that is alcohol deterioration, basically like getting rid of alcohol, is the most important question during that time, and that it still hadn't gotten solved because alcohol was in politics. So how can you get rid of something that's in the government if you know it? Like, if in order to get rid of something, you have to get it through the government. How do you get rid of something that's already in the government? That's what the women's main concern was. Now, moving along to the movement to end child labor. So back then, child labor, it would range from like four year olds to until their adulthood. But I guess I would consider a child only up to like 17 and under. So that's what I would think. But there would be factories where children would have to work long days with very little pay. For instance, in document 7, they would get paid 10 cents a day, not like 10 cents an hour. No, it was a day. Um, and so children had to go up and down the aisles of where there's heavy machinery, and possibly it's unsanitary and very dangerous, especially because they're children and they're very small and like very fragile. Also, there was a description of having a harsh boss, where they would catch you falling asleep. They would throw cold water at you. I can't even imagine working for someone who would do that to me. Also, there's a description of little boys and girls again running down up and down the aisles, working out the machinery, that they're 6 years old. Um, then there's also the description of 4 year olds helping out their 6 year old brothers and sisters when they're not even getting paid because they're, I guess you can say, too young. But they're all too young in general for me. In document 9, there's I guess you could say, the main points of the Fair Labor Standards Act that's actually still used today. I don't know if it's that specific name, but one of the rules is that it's 16 and up. 16-year-olds and up are allowed to work, and it's not classified as child labor. Kids from 14 to 15, they could work, but they would need to get a work permit. So, that they would still have to follow the regulations of the Fair Labor Standards Act. Um, Basically, a 16-year-old can work, but as long as it doesn't endanger their safety, their health, and it won't interfere with school because 16-year-olds are, we're already in high school. So that's actually kind of cool because you see that so today that you have to be 16 and older in order to work. And so again, the temperance movement was basically to get rid of alcohol so that men could be more fulfilling. And to end child labor, what's in the name? It's to end child labor. That to make it illegal for underage kids to be working in harsh conditions. And thank you for listening.